Hello there, everyone. And today we're gonna be reviewing the Pseudo Series 106 Optimus Primal, and I got it at my local Target when it came out. I mean, this is the old box. This is not the new box. I see the new box there too, but I'm not gonna buy another Optimus Primal when I already have one. I mean, that I'm gonna have another one that I don't need. Different boxes. Um, I bought him at Target for 55 bucks, and I think he's a man figure. It's not bad. But let's take a closer look at the figure, accessories, transformation, and alt mode, which is the robot mode. It comes in gorilla mode for some reason. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. I'll take it as I can. But look. Now here's I've been Primal out the box because normally in the box is in the gorilla mode and not in the robot mode, which is kind of the thing I don't like about it, but I guess for packaging reasons, I guess. But here's every other accessory: two chains, the Primal blades, which I don't think he uses ever. Well, the key to get back home, and Prime's axe. Yeah, it's kind of weird that he has the axe and not Optimus Prime, which is the issue. Why did they not put it in with Prime, but they give it to the gorilla? I don't know, man. I will say it did look good, and one thing I did notice that the issue is like right here with the arms, it shows the furry parts, but as soon as you flip the box around, the parts are like this, which is I don't think it's accurate. I don't know. I own the movie myself, but that's one of the things. I mean, these figures did come out before the actual movie did, so that's a problem with it. So some packaging may be a bit off. I looked at the new packaging and I did not look at the back of it, but I would say the figure's already pretty good. What you're getting. I mean, it is. I would say it is very mechanical. I love how it looks. Like all the mechanics, all the pieces and parts. I think it looks real freaking good. And you do get open hands, so you can open them, but it still looks weird when you do. So, I mean, they tried. I'm doing for model kits of Primal. I would buy that. And it does have opening mouth with it, so I think that's pretty good. But the elite silvery part looks kind of funky, which I don't mind in a way. I would say their articulation is actually pretty good for the most part. Rotation the arms back and forth, which it is really meant to go back to the robot mode. Butterfly joint right here, well, which I think is pretty good actually. The head is on a ball joint, so it can look up, down, all the way around, and for transformation purposes. No, I mean there is some waist swivel, but not much waist swivel. The legs are compact, so it is a robot mode legs compact. Good at that. I'll show you transformation after this. Um, the hands are on these kind of joints. Sorry, I got hiccups right now. And it does have weapon storage. I'm gonna be honest. For the most part, not everything connects together, which I think is fine. But you can put the blades in, which I do have the Warforged Cybertron version or Kingdom version. But this guy is hard to stand. I got done. Let me grab the original Primal book. I'm just gonna use the rubber mode because I don't feel like trying to compact down. I would say it does look more better, but I think this look more good if you want to figure. That kind of makes sense. It's like there you go. mean, his transformation is pretty simple nowadays for me. So to really get down to Gorilla, I think with Kingdom Forge, I think it looks fantastic. I love how this one looks. But compared to the newer one in size, because this one is a Forger class size, I would say this one is bigger for sizing reasons. And looks very detailed. This one is detailed, but it is more based on like a newer model from the Netflix series at the time. But this is based on like a model. Does that make sense? So yes, the SRG do go in the hands, like the axe, etc. I mean, they don't go in that much if you get okay. So you can get it in the hands. And you do get the change, which the chains, they were in some of the Super Bowl ads. However, they didn't make it to the movies. But the chains do connect to the axe and to the blades. And the blade do the thing that it was meant to do anyways. Put together. So yes, you can still put them together, which I think is fantastic. But for some reason, I don't... Again, this never happened. And it is good that you do have the key, for once. Which I don't mind, because you would need the key anyways. I mean, Scourge didn't have the key at all. And these panels want to fly off. Now, let's do some side comparisons. I got Ironhide from the Bumblebee movie. And I got Brawn. I will say they look good compared to the other figures, but, you know, they're not the best thing. But I did see a new head sculpt for the robot mode. I'll show that off when I get to the robot mode. But I think it'll look really good, better to the one that we already got. Let's do the transformation and we'll look at that. Now we're gonna do the transformation for Optimus Primal, and this is how normally he starts with in the Gorilla mode, not in the Herba mode. What you gotta do, take out the swords. We would need that next. However, close the mouth, make sure the head is up so you can fully flip all of this. This part here, rotate it around, if you can see right here. Be easier, like that. Rotate it, and this part we're going to condemn that part. And then we're going to open. I see, then make sure all this is fold down like that. But okay, we gotta do one thing. This belly piece, if you had to, which you need to anyways, we gotta do this. Flip this like this so you can see more internals. And so you can see more of it. And the next part, open the chest up and flip the head around within the inside. Make sure the head, I think, is like this. You gotta do it. Yep. Next to the legs. Now, extend them like that. Make sure the back feet right here, the gorilla feet, are folded up inside on both legs. It is a little hard to get sometimes, so if that happens, it happens. And now with the legs, you need to plug in some of the panels right here into this plug right here. Trying to get it in, because the thing is, some of these panels also have a place you could slide into. But it's physically hard to do it sometimes.
we go. And with the back legs right here, as you can see, you need to open that panel up, which you need a tool. Be careful when you do it. Trust me, I use a knife. Next are the arms. Everything in the upper arms are okay. It's the lower arms you need to do. Make sure the fists are fully folded in. And now, this is where it gets a little complicated, if that makes any sense. You need to open the panels up fully on both sides. Because this one moves out of the way, yeah? And what you gotta do is spin this around, and this is where it gets a little complicated. Make sure the fist goes inside of here, and this goes in here, so it covers up the panel. But what I like to do, since the arm is double jointed, I like to rotate it so you get the full fist. Same thing with the arm. Rotate this again. Okay. Because sometimes the fist won't go all the way in, but still try your damnedest to do it. And flip everything back down to where it was, and there you go. Got the robot mode ready for alternate primal. So, yes, this is the alternate mode of alternate primal. It is the robot mode, which I wish was the opposite, where it was the gorilla instead, but I can't complain. I will say the sculpting is pretty good, except for the head. In the movie, it uses a max face instead we have open mouth. I don't like how it looks. I think it looks heinous. However, there is a DNA kit to train the head for this one. I wanted to get that, but I don't have the money. And it does come with a lot of accessories. Now, it comes with chains. This was gonna be in the movie. However, it never made it in. We saw it in promos, but it never made it into the movie at all. So it would work well with Battle Trap because yes, he did use his whip chain thing, but he doesn't have one with his figure. And you do connect them at the end bits of the sword too. You can connect them like that to make something like this, if it's possible. Without figure fawning and butts is on awesome. Or connect both chains and make a long one. It looks cool, but you know, it's not the best. Well, in my opinion. I mean, they try to lace them, and yet the swords do connect, which it's a fantastic idea. And you do get Item Prime's axe. Big Hinder came with his axe for some reason. I wish they give you the axe instead, but whatever. And here is what what they're looking for. And I think it looks. I like how it looks. It's very colorful. But the figure itself, it does have issues, but I'll get those in a bit. Articulation wise, the arm is 360, but it's a little too soft. You go all the way up to that part, but you move this up a little more higher. The arm, it's just like that, so. And it's a full rotation at the arm. The hand is on one of those screw things, I guess. I forget what it's called. Same with the other one. You're gonna ab crunch at all, which kind of sucks, to be honest. Let it go this far out kicking, and they go at most all the way back. You just need to move like a little more farther. The knee is not the prettiest thing in the universe because it will pop out if you're not paying attention. So know the limits about it, but yes, it goes maybe this far out. And the spread on the figure is pretty good. The foot is on this kind of weird joint where it is connected to the, or almost connected to the gorilla foot, in a way. And it does have the little sandbag here in case it's gonna fall, which I think is a good idea. And the arm there right here, I know they told you to turn it like this and have the hands out, but I kind of like the. Okay, let me finish it quick. And I think this figure looks fantastic, but you know. And it does, and it's on a waist joint, or it does rotate all 360. Same too. I don't have any other figure near me except for the other ones, but you know, yeah. Like some final thoughts on the figure.
I would say everything about it is fantastic, but there could be more for it, and yeah, they're gonna make a Ape Blink, which is the other gorilla that we saw in Ride the Beast. If they do, I mean, it could be heavily done inside of this, which is fine. I mean, I hope they make it a bit more bigger because in the movie, Ape Blink was pretty big. This figure is a good size, but if they're gonna do it more bigger, do like the Dinobots. Yeah, they're more bigger and they're same pricing as these figures, so technically they should do that. But knowing that Hasbro, they don't care. They're gonna do the cheap way and say, "Fuck you, we don't care about what you think as a customer." So I guess we're all fucking doomed with Hasbro and what they think. So I'll be honest, it's not a bad figure, but honestly, I wish it was done more. And I know these figures came out before the movie did, which is my issue. They should have waited, but some stores released them way more ahead of time, which I kind of don't like when they do that. I mean, it makes it a hassle to be like, oh yeah, I could donate buy a new toy when I don't even have money for rent. But still, I think it's a good figure. What do you think? Would you buy this one yourself? No, they're out there now. Before they were like scalpers, like it was hard to get these damn things. So do your thing, like and subscribe in the Discord. So like that. Peace out, people.